Good morning.
Good morning.
Hump day.
There you go. It's hump day, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, June the 9th. Today is my best friend Allison's birthday. So happy birthday to you, and I will be sending
happy birthday for
shortly
sure.
in Hamilton. Again, I haven't seen my Allison since the summer. So, however, further to Allison's birthday, Dan is in Haviland right now due to a fire last night. Details are short. They're just getting some pictures that we'd like to share with you. So Dan was out there doing that. Details are short right now. We'll send you the pictures I have is what we received at 7:15 this morning from Mr. Dano. So we shall keep you updated and bring you more deets.
Yeah.
Deets.
Yeah.
It's hump day, everybody.
It surely is.
It surely is. What's going on with you? Craig's getting ready. So now this portion of the show is called Wait for Father Nature to get ready. Let's do useless banter.
Useless. My banter is not useless.
No. That's just what they say in the old industry, you know?
Yeah. Well, while he's doing that, because our numbers continue in such a positive direction, I'm just going to pop them off really quickly. We continue with our trend of no new cases reported here in the Algoma region. There hasn't been a new case reported since June the 4th. So continuing as I do with my rolling numbers, comparing them today to yesterday. Yeah. So, a modest increase in the number of tests that have been administered. Yesterday we were at 146,890. Today we find ourselves at 147,021 tests that have been administered. Cases that are confirmed as positive for COVID-19 remain static at 394. We still have 5 cases that are considered to be active, one of which is considered to be a non-Algoma resident. We continue with our trend of 2 people in hospital, both of those being non-Algoma residents, and I'm done talking about that one. So we have resolved 390 cases, and we are static at 106 cases that have screened positive for COVID. Now, yesterday, Ontario reported 469 new COVID-19 cases and 18 additional deaths on Tuesday. So and this is like the second straight day in a row that the province has seen the smallest daily increase of new infections since September. Fewer than 1,000 cases have been reported for 9 consecutive days, and it is the first time that Ontario has reported fewer than 500 new cases specifically since September 26th. So this means then that the province is now reporting a test positivity rate of 2.7%, which is down from 3.6% 1 week ago, the lowest positivity rate since March 12th. There were 17,579 tests completed in the last 24-hour period, and the hotspots are rolling up with 182 new cases in Toronto, 76 in Peel. There's Porcupine again.
I know, I saw that
40 in the Porcupine Health Unit and 30 in Durham. So yeah, we continue to do very well. So it looks like we're on track for, a relatively decent summer. If I can say that without jinxing anything.
It's the Heidi. Oh yeah, it's the summer of Heidi and Colette. Slidey and Heidi and beer on Friday on a patio with wearing new pair of knickers.
No, Chris, no beer. No beer.
No beer, Chris. We're not going to have any beer. But, let's find out if we want to have a super cold beer on Friday or if we're going to be something a little bit, maybe like a rosé or something.
Ooh, Lola.
Lola. So that's going to be the weather for Friday's outdoor drinking day, Mr. Father Time.
Father Time?
Yeah.
Isn't it Father Nature supposed to be?
No, we've so named you Father Time now.
Father Time now. Actually, you're probably going to need an umbrella for Friday. We have some showers moving in. Sorry, but we actually need the rain. But today, you're going to enjoy today. We're going to see mainly sunny skies and some warm temperatures once again. Not as humid though. Yesterday was deadly humid. Today, we're going to be okay. We'll take a look at the radar. We do have a cluster of thunderstorms and some activity off to the west of Lake Superior. We're watching that for coming in for late day Thursday into Friday. could give us some much needed rain, so we'll definitely watch that. Otherwise, today we're just basically seeing some sun and some passing clouds. Temperatures should be reaching close to 30 degrees today, and we have just a little bit of humidity, so it's going to make it feel like the lower 30s. For your day today, this is what we look like. For this morning, we're going to lose the clouds. We're actually starting to lose the clouds now, leaving us with mainly sunny conditions. Temperature is going to reach 30 degrees later on this afternoon. It's going to feel like closer to 31, and your evening looking pretty nice too, with some winds from the north, so it's going to give us a nice cool breeze for your evening. Enjoy it. I will have your 3-day forecast coming up, and some more wet details to tell you about.
Father Time, we love you, and Father Nature, all rolled into one. Thank you, Curtis. I am not too happy about the umbrella. I'm speaking kindly to him. This is my kind tone.
It's very modulated.
Thank you, Craig.
Very
That was
modulated.
wonderful.
Yes.
I believe Craig was posting more videos, and I wasn't wearing makeup this morning, and I don't care. I don't care. Okay, okay. So, we're here. What does that mean? No, we did not win the 70 million last
That's right.
I might have won $1 million.
You did not win, Mike, or else you would not be
Well,
here.
no, I
either.
didn't check my ticket.
Although I would definitely come to work. I would love to come to work. I would, absolutely. I would still raise money for a shelter or something. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would take my paycheck and donate it.
Yes.
I would. I love, the morning show be fun.
Yes.
70 million? You're putting a price tag on me, Heidi.
I'm not. I would never do that.
I sense that she wouldn't come in if we won 7 million. I'm saying, Emma, going on the record, I would come in to sit beside you every day for an hour and do this. And donate our paychecks. That's what I would do.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting such nice things said to me even before social
I know, but
media.
the point is, though, I didn't win 7 million, so moving right along. The Lotto
point is moot.
moot point. Thank you. Lotto Max jackpot is still unclaimed as there was no winner last night. I didn't even buy a ticket. Forgot about it. The majority were sold in Ontario with 14 winning tickets. Those $1 million ones, which hey, I don't know. Another 6 were sold in the Prairies, 5 in Quebec, 2 in British Columbia, and 1 in the Atlantic provinces.
Cool.
The jackpot for the next draw, which is June 11th, Heidi.
June 11th.
Friday,
so that's
June
like
11th?
Friday, yeah.
Yes, will remain at an estimated
Guess it's
$70 million.
I guess it's not like Friday. It is, in fact, Friday.
We are so on the ball today.
Yes.
Okay, well, we got to rip a commercial, but when we get back, we're going to talk about June 21st as the possible date for the borders to be open. There was a meeting of the minds, all the mayors of border cities.
Mayoral minds.
As well as a representative from the United States of America to talk about getting that border open. There's probably going to be a roll-up plan, obviously. We got a man charged with an assault with a weapon. Mayor Provenzanos explains city spending priorities. I bet everybody wants to hear more about that. What about you?
Well, yeah, I actually would like to know, just because we did do that poll on our website.
We did.
And so we have had input from several thousand citizens, and so it'd be interesting just to see how he responds to that.
For sure.
Do I have time really quickly to talk about Janine?
No,
okay. We'll talk about the missing person located when we get back.
On TV News, supported by YDoc Detailing. Call YDoc Detailing at 249-356-6688 to book an appointment for detailing or paint correction services today.
Hold it, young man. There seems to be a speck of dust on your lapel.
That sort of thing, you'll be perfect for the show.
Oh, well, in that case, I do that sort of thing.
I'm not going out in public dressed as Zorro.
Afraid it'll blow your cover?
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Loss is something that never leaves you.
Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from MAD Canada.
We're back. It is hump day. Humpity hump, humpity hump. Wednesday, June the 9th. We're halfway there. Thank you for joining Heidi and Colette this morning. And thank you to all our sponsors and local businesses. You've noticed those 25 or 15-second little clips of, contact this person today, contact that person today that run through our commercials.
Yes.
And it really helps us here at the station, and it helps.
We've got some on the horizon too, some that you won't have seen yet. So we're excited to welcome aboard Nogda Windeman.
Yes.
As well as Maker North. We're excited to roll those out in the very near future.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for believing in us, and we believe in you in return, and we'll do our best to let you put your words in our mouths. Yeah.
I guess give Nicole a shout if you want an ad on there too.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying before the commercial break that someone has been located?
Well, last week we did actually report one Janine Recollet as considered missing, and the police were asking for the community's help in locating her. I'm very happy to report she has been located safely and there she is. How beautiful. So she has been located safely and she is no longer considered to be missing. So yay, happy story, good news.
Happy story for sure. We're going to talk a little bit in a second about Rick Fall. Rick Fall is from the Sault. He is doing a run. He's at West End coming back. He's raising funds.
Yes.
I spoke with Rick yesterday. He's in Alberta, I believe, right now. So we are going to continue following Rick, but I want to get to that story. We've got some videos, and he's taking pictures everywhere. He stops, he's going to Saskatchewan, and then he's taking, it's just an amazing trip. And also, Rick, your wife's name is beautiful, and she is beautiful, who is called Colette.
Colette.
Spelled the same way. I don't ever,
That's funny,
I never get to see my name on someone.
Well, it's not, I would argue it's not a very common name. Does it have to do with your parents? Is it like a British name?
No, it is. It's French, and it's a French name,
Colette.
and it means victorious.
Also, forevermore, you will be Colette.
I'm victorious.
Colette.
That's what I am. All right, well, why don't we talk about these borders expansions? June 21st may bring the easing of border restrictions.
Okay.
Brought to you yesterday when we heard that Americans are getting so frustrated. They're just saying, it doesn't matter what the Canadian government's doing. We know what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, we've had a meeting with all the mayors of border cities, as well as those representatives on the other side, to create a framework or a reopening plan. On May the 28th, Mayor Christian Provenzano's office, here's Mike's favorite shot. Mayor Christian Provenzano's office was asked to coordinate a meeting between Minister of Public Safety Emergency Preparedness, who is Bill Blair. I really do like that. I do. I know I always have to comment when I read about these.
Yay,
Bill Blair is a really good guy. And border city mayors. In a conversation with AM 800 in Windsor, Drew Gilkins said the federal government didn't provide an official date, but may consider easing restrictions on June 21st, pending favorable health indicators, which right now we're seeing what happened to the shot? Right now we're seeing favorable health indicators.
For sure we are,
Yeah, right? So continue that and we can go to Applebee's. The reason he gave was because a request, what the heck?
Request for information?
Yes, it's just not.
Okay.
It's not what it says on the paper. So
dear.
Request the intended implementations for the reopening plan. Okay, I'm not reading from the paper. They met. They're talking about a reopening plan. Mayor Joe Diodati, who's the mayor out in Niagara Falls, also a really great guy.
That you know these
Yeah,
things.
he's a great guy too. He's really pushing forward, and so they're all trying to work inclusively.
Okay.
And again, this does involve several layers of government that we're dealing with. Federal government being border, municipal government, and then traveling provincially as well. It was clear. Okay, so Provenzano, we did reach out to him for a statement, and he says, I'm going to read this verbatim, as it is the mayor. Should I put on a mayor voice?
Do it.
No, I can't. I can't do that. I'll do Colette's voice. The meeting took place on May the 28th. Minister Blair asked Provenzano's office to coordinate it. There you see Mr. Mayor up there, the Honorable Christian Provenzano. Speaking generally, his takeaway from it was that the federal government would be implementing a staged reopening tied to vaccination rates.
That's right. Yeah, I remember
Yes.
Trudeau said 75% or
Yes.
something, eh? Yeah.
I am comfortable with that position, says Mayor Provenzano,
Okay.
that took the opportunity to point out that the provincial national vaccination rates may not reflect the vaccination rates in other communities, because here in Northern Ontario,
Yes.
we're not getting, well, we're picking up, but we're not getting the amount that they are, say, in Windsor.
No.
So, yeah, you can go up in the Windsor border, but you gotta send the Sioux people some more shots if you want it done. Yeah, it goes on from there. I still feel like you're going to need a vaccination card or something to have to go back and forth.
Probably.
I don't know. And then when you come back, is there going to be still a quarantine period?
Yeah,
Who
it's-
knows? That's not in this paper. But you know what? The ball is rolling. The conversation has started.
Yeah.
And we are going to take Heidi to TJ Maxx if it kills me.
You know, and like again, you know, it's a historical event. We don't have a manual, but every day, Elvis Costello, yeah? Every day we're writing this book, for sure. So I wish my friend Adam was watching, because he'd have gotten that. Adam, if you're out there, that one was for you, buddy.
Oh.
All right. Okay, so I want to talk about, another story that kind of is even a little bit more local. A particular, it's like a recurring nightmare for me, but this is something now that has actually happened to a woman. So last week there was an individual who was chasing her dog through the John Street Park. And in that moment of chasing her dog, because she said she was, concerned that he was getting away and was in danger, she was wearing, like it's summertime, right? So you put on your flip-flops, and it's like the little thin foam ones that you get at Walmart, and she felt something pierce her foot through the flip-flop. And sure enough, as she was running, she had stepped on a needle. It did pierce the flip-flop, and what she has said is that it didn't stay in her foot and it missed any major veins, so those are certainly some positives to come out of it. However, now she's in a 6-week waiting period before she can learn whether or not, through this unfortunate random accident, if she's contracted any sort of disease. And certainly some of those diseases that could come from being punctured by a needle, you would have to be fearful of anything ranging from Hep A, B, C, HIV. There are so many situations that could arise from this. She seems to be a fact-based person. When she was speaking to Dan, she mentioned she has a 1 in 100 chance of getting Hep A or B, a much lower chance for Hep C and other communicable diseases. However, this 6-week waiting period obviously is going to be so difficult, and she's lamenting the fact that because of one individual's choice, she may now be in a situation where she's going to have to be on medication for the rest of her life. So, she's frustrated at the individual who left the needle. She's frustrated at the city for not only, doing more to prevent addiction in the first place, but to, in addition to just, providing, safe needle exchange, make sure that areas are being swept and cleaned. So very, very unfortunate situation. We certainly send you our best wishes for a non-eventful outcome to this accident. And yes, the full article is posted to our website. So I think it is time now for a commercial break. So those of you in business can take a look and see that the work out, or see some of the work that we do, and give us a call.
Awesome.
First Local, supported by James Seaton Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from MAD Canada.
Leonard Thompson, 13 years old, diabetes mellitus, 65 pounds.
Starve the child to let them live? The treatment's as cruel as the disease. It's a death sentence.
Dr. Banting.
This could be it.
He's the first to receive this trial.
But will it save him?
It's not pure enough.
So we try again. And again. And again.
Before the discovery of insulin, diabetes was a death sentence. Banting, Best, Collip, and McLeod's breakthrough has saved millions of lives. Leonard Thompson's was the first.
I'm not sure when I will feel like myself again, and that's hard for me to admit. I got COVID. So many others died, and yet I'm lucky. I'm still here. But so are my long-haul symptoms. And even the best doctors and scientists don't know what to expect moving forward. But what they do know is that we now have a vaccine against this devastating virus. It is safe and effective. It can keep you from getting critically ill. I wish this vaccine had been around before so many of us had gotten sick. But it is here, now, for you. This shot means that you can be there again with family, friends, and neighbors. Be there. This is your shot.
I am Audrey.
And I'm Leah.
Leah inspired me to play hockey. The War Amps has helped me by giving me my devices I need to play hockey.
Audrey has an amputation similar to mine.
What does yours do? The stick clicks in it.
My device from the War Amps allows me to shoot a lot better. It rotates like a wrist, which helps a lot with shooting and stick handling.
When I score a goal, I feel really happy.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings. You are here with Heidi and Colette. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. What day is it? What day is it?
Humpity hump, humpity hump,
Yeah.
hump day.
So halfway through, Friday suddenly becomes kind of tangible, reachable. It's out there, the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel.
Speaking of light at the end of the tunnel, we've got a solar eclipse coming up. Whether we're going to talk to you about, you're going to talk to us about what it is, what it does, what it means, and I'm going to talk to you about, don't look at it with the naked eye, folks. So we'll give you some options there. Sorry, just going to quickly try and swallow my granola bar very gracefully and discreetly because it's stuck between my teeth. Okay, so Rick Fall, as we mentioned, good morning, Rick, if you're watching, and Colette, good morning to your wife as well. Another amazing, I'm going to read straight from Rick's Facebook page. Please follow Rick Fall. It's another amazing day in the followrick.com book. He's inspiring so many people with this run. This is him, June 8th was his 58th day on the road.
Okay. Wow.
52nd day running. Oh. It was a great day. He said everything happened for a reason. Yesterday started a bit late because of the weather. And they got to meet a very nice family at a store.
Okay.
Vibank. My eyes are very fuzzy this morning. This led into meeting her mother in Odessa. She shared the Facebook Live from last night. So she's meeting so many people along the way. Look how beautiful our country is.
Yeah.
Then when they got to a campground in Glenavon, a number of kids and parents came to visit them. Some with donations, others will donate online. And that's happened, if not going on time yesterday. That would never have happened. Okay. So that's just saying things happen for a reason. And Rick, I absolutely believe that with you. Got in 40K today. I'm happy when I get in 10.
Yeah, wow.
And then I brag about it for like a week, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should go do it again. You know what I mean? Congratulations. Last 14 was pouring. Oh, it just skipped. So yes, so Rick has a website that I'm trying to click onto. Again, bantering while I'm trying to find that. It is Make-A-Wish Childhood Cancer Canada. There is a link, Fall, FALL-O-Rick Home to Home. Over 47 grand he's raised so far. I know.
Incredible.
But you know what's pretty cool? You can actually go on here and follow Rick, find Rick. So if you do, we'll get that link up on the page. I'll write a quick little story about it today so you have that. But he left on April the 12th, Mike Connor's birthday, and he is back into St. Marie in August. It's not closing because my fingertips suck. August 8th or something like that. But yeah, so we wanted to update you. We want to thank you, Rick, for doing what you're doing and putting St. Marie on the map, because he's sitting here and we're going to have all sorts of fanfare and maybe even a beer at a patio when he gets through. Yes.
Yes.
There you go. So,
all right.
Congratulations, Rick and Colette.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's talk a little bit. You know, since his fundraising efforts are eclipsing others, let's talk about what's going to happen tomorrow. Very exciting. A celestial phenomenon, which is totally my bag. So tomorrow, if you're willing to get up really early, so tomorrow, Thursday, June 10th, you will be able to, if you do so safely, witness a full solar eclipse. So according to the website that we reference, the partial eclipse starts just before sunrise on June the 10th. However, by around 10 to 6, you will be able to witness the full eclipse in the northeastern sky. Again, I want to emphasize the point that there are only certain ways in which you are able to view this safely. You are never to look directly at it with your naked eye.
You're giving away my
stuff.
No,
I'm foreshadowing your stuff. Colette has some very good information.
I can't really find
7 different ways that you can, I printed it for you, 7 different ways that you can view it safely.
Okay.
For those of you who maybe don't remember grade 6 science, a solar eclipse occurs when a portion of the Earth is in fact engulfed in a shadow cast by the moon, which fully or partially blocks the sunlight. Now, this occurs when the sun and the moon and the earth are aligned, when they're in alignment. And just saying that kind of gives me a little bit of a shiver. So, and this alignment typically coincides with a new moon, indicating that the moon is closest to the ecliptic plane. So yeah, it's an exciting event. There are, again, only certain ways in which you are able to view it. So on our website, I mean, like, because we've got 7, but it's a lot more detailed than I thought it was. So we don't want to, because we still have social media and fact.
Yeah, we don't need to bust
I'm
into
sorry.
that.
I'm going to ask Colette to hold off on that, because, you know, they're very detailed. But 7 ways in which you can view it safely. Do not look at it with your bare eyes.
I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember in grade school we made them.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and that is.
I don't know if we actually use them.
There
or
are
not.
companies that actually
But I do
sell
have memories
them.
of. So I mean, everybody should know not to look right at the sun. But
well, you'd like to think, yes.
Yes. Yes. So, well, why don't I tell you about a man? Well, that is a wonderful event. We're looking forward to that. But from moving on from there, I'm just going to trying to make the segue a little bit smoother. But there's a man charged with assault with a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Man, I hate following up such a nice story with such a bad one.
Well, balance. On
June the 7th, officers with patrol services charged 22-year-old Brandon Crack with assault with a weapon. At around 10:50 in the morning, officers responded to a disturbance call at the residence in the 0 to 100 block of Abbott Street. Upon arrival, an investigation revealed the accused forced his way into the residence of people he knew, threatened the victims, and then threw a brick at one of these people. Upon arrival, officers located the accused and he was arrested. He is charged with assault with a weapon, break in and enter, uttering threats, and a few other things. He was released on an undertaking, but will be standing in front of the good old judge on July the 19th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that. So what's going on? What's going on?
With what?
Lots of little snicker beside me when I'm trying to read.
What?
What?
No. She's being bad.
Yes, she is. She is spicy. We've got Spicy Heidi, and Spicy Heidi's going to be back with some factoids today.
Yes.
And some social media. So, you know.
Send in your remarks now.
Oh,
because
yeah. Don't we have an email address we wanna publish? Yes,
we do have. Okay, so we have set up an email address for the show here.
Yeah.
Mike has told me what it was about 500 times, and I am blanking right now.
On
Okay.
TV First Local at gmail.com.
Excellent. On TV First Local at gmail.com. So that's going to make it easier for you to send us, your important tips, your information, maybe some photos.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So when I do social media, he's going to bring it up so you can write that down or screenshot it or whatever you're going to do with it.
When you're sending said
Ignore
pics,
it outright. I don't know.
when you're sending said pics, just keep in mind we're talking about like nature. Maybe it's your child's birthday or there's an anniversary coming up. Maybe you want to propose marriage. We'll help with that. We're very good with that. Maybe you want to make fun of Craig. We accept those always. Just send those kind of pictures, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. That's all, folks.
First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
Let me fix you something to have for dinner. Oh, no, I never eat. I just nibble. Well, if you're still hungry, there's half a chicken in the refrigerator. Not anymore. That's what I nibble.
Leave some of those paintings people were doing, and you can do it. If you're not doing it, pick up a brush and join us, because you really can do it. There's no secret to this.
Don't click it, Mike. It's a scam.
Oh, hi, Voice of Reason. It looks legit.
Don't click. Listen to your voice of reason before you act.
I deleted it.
Canada.ca/bscamsmart can help.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from Mad Canada.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to First Local Morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We are saying yes because it is now time for Craig to take us through some more in-depth examination of our weather and associated trends.
An
Over
analysis,
to you, Craig.
if you will. An
analysis
of the watershed.
It's kind of like Alexis.
Thank you very much. Well, much fresher air today to start our day, and looks like we're going to have basically a sunny day today. We'll take a look at the radar. We do have a couple of systems to keep an eye on, but as far as our day today, we're basically just seeing some sun, maybe just a few passing clouds, nothing to worry about there. We are watching this. This is a low pressure system just west of Thunder Bay. Watching that for coming into our area sometime Thursday night into Friday, so we'll watch that for you. As far as temperatures go, not bad, 30 degrees. This is our last day of extreme heat temperatures, so enjoy it. 27 degrees in Wawa, 25 in Timmins, 29 in Sudbury. So another summer-like day today. We'll take a look at the systems map, and this is that low pressure system I just pointed out. That's the one we're watching as it kind of travels along this boundary. So we could see some rain develop late into our day Thursday. We don't have to worry about this low pressure system at all. That's going to skirt off to the south, or to the northeast, I should say. But we are looking at some unstable air coming back into the area over the next couple of days and producing some showers, which we desperately need. This is the forecast for the next little while for today. A mix of sun and cloud. Basically, we're going to lose the cloud in the next little bit. There's not much out there, leaving us with a mainly sunny day today at 30 degrees. 24 for Thursday. We're going to hold off on those showers until late Thursday, maybe into Friday now. So we'll watch that. But otherwise, we're going to start seeing the clouds build in on Thursday. Temperatures dropping a little bit at 24 degrees and then 23 degrees on Friday. And again, those showers could move into Friday and into Saturday. So we're having a good shot of rain come in for the next couple of days, and we desperately need that rain. That is your weather right now. I'll be back at the end of the show for another update. Let's send it back to Heidi and Cled.
Thank you, Craig. Awesome as always, sir.
Yes.
Father Time, Father Nature, Father Huckabee. Father Huckabee, can you imagine? Okay, we have social media time.
Yes.
And that is all you, baby. What's going on?
All me.
What's
Okay.
going on out there?
Well, we have Bradley once again beating everybody to the punch. Good morning, Bradley. He says happy hump day with a peace sign. So right back at you, mon ami. Inika from the Netherlands. Good morning, everyone. Happy hump day with 5 exclamation points, 3 hibiscus, 2 cups of coffee, 1 smiley emoji, and then moving back up the scale with 2 cookies, a thumbs up, and a wavy hand. So all of that back at ya, Inika, and thank you so much for watching. Judy Varco says, good morning, ladies. You both are such a ray of sunshine. Thank you for being in our homes every morning.
Oh,
wow.
That's so nice.
That's really nice.
Oh,
yeah,
I just want to say thank you back. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I have goosebumps. That was such a nice thing to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, this has like really
Thank you.
been like one of the grandest jobs I've ever had.
Well,
I so enjoy kind of the interaction, and I enjoy her, and you know.
Oh, we love the crew too.
Of course.
We always get left out all the time.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Sometimes it's purposeful, but that's
Yeah,
that's
I
a
know.
side issue, another story for another day. But
mean-
anyway, back to you, Judy. So good morning to you. Thank you for being a ray of sunshine in our lives and coming into the studio with your
for sure.
positivity and your kindness. Marilyn Trumbull. Good morning, beautiful ladies and everyone else. There, see, Mike?
I love it. You're in everyone else.
Sensitive
Thanks,
to you.
Marilyn.
That's
See you on Friday at Walmart.
Good morning, beautiful ladies and everyone else. 4 exclamation points. I hope everyone enjoys this beautiful sunny day. Sunshine with the thermometer going up and 2 tulips, 2 cups of coffees and a heart. Good morning to you, Marilyn. Thank you very much for your kind words, and thank you as always for watching. Melissa DiNardo says good morning with 2 exclamation points. Is that a new name, Melissa DiNardo?
Hey, good morning, Melissa DiNardo. I went to school.
Thank you
I went
for
to school with
watching.
some DiNardos, but in Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Our family, yeah, my brother and I. Yeah.
Okay.
So good morning, welcome.
All right.
I hope you enjoy the show.
Margaret McKegg says good morning all with a little sunshine. Good morning, Margaret. Carl Gray from Fergus. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Carl Gray. Giselle. Good hump day morning, everyone, with a winky smile, 3 cups of coffee, and Moon. A little moon face, yeah.
Good morning, G.
What's it, that one that I always think looks like Thomas the Train, right? It's like the little white one.
The one that my parents sent one time, and they didn't mean to send it.
Yes, that's right. Bradley has a fun factoid. There is a village in southern Norway actually named Hell, and get this, he says, every winter it freezes over. Wow.
Get out!
That is fun.
Well, you did say you and I might end up in that location. Maybe that's what you meant.
Just the way, yeah.
It's not because we're bad people, just, you know, we like heat and we want to go together. I don't know.
Okay. Sue online. Okay, I'm not responding to my coworkers.
Yeah, stop.
Sue online. Good morning, everyone. Have a great June the 9th. Okay, so that goes out to all of our viewers who might also be watching the comments section.
Yeah.
Okay, now Steve Childs, you had me concerned. I saw this pop up and I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to try and write.
So it's GMA, so good morning all. We've got that. But then we've got IIAWOT.
IIAWOT.
Yeah.
Okay, we're putting it out there, viewers. IIAWOT.
Okay,
so
we're
why
gonna
don't we
have to
move
come back to
on,
that.
and then we'll come back to that. If you have any idea what Mr. Steve Child is saying.
I think on TV, on TV.
Well, that's okay. Let's move on, and we'll see what we can.
Okay. But
put
thank
the feelers
you,
out there.
Steve,
Yeah,
for
see, I
keeping
like
me
this.
on my
This is good.
toes.
This is good.
better than coffee on some mornings is trying to figure it out, so I love it. Kimberly, good morning and happy hump day, everyone. Kimberly wants to send a heartfelt happy birthday out to her lifelong friend, Sandra Thompson, who likely isn't watching in this moment. I'm shocked. What do you mean she isn't watching in this moment?
I thought everybody sat in front of their devices between 8 and 9. Who is this
who
person
likely
that's not watching?
Isn't watching because she lives in Trenton, but her sister Becky might be. Okay, well, Sandra Thompson, happy birthday from all of us here, and certainly from your lifelong friend, Kim Seabrook.
That's nice.
So it's very nice. Kim is a very thoughtful person. She takes birthdays very seriously.
Yes.
She forced me to go out on my birthday in November.
I feel it is the day to be celebrated as well.
That's what she said.
And if it's going over and having a little cupcake or a little something, spending time with somebody, it's the day you were born. And we will be highlighting the email. There it is, folks. Oh, we have an email.
Take your screenshot.
We have arrived, Heidi.
That's how you get a hold of us directly.
I know. firstlocal@gmail.com. Ba-dum-ching. Now remember, we're still waiting to hear back from you. GMAIIAWOT. Going to commercial, coming back and making sure that someone is going to give us the answer.
Okay.
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
On TV News, supported by YDoc Detailing. Call YDoc Detailing at 249-356-6688 to book an appointment for detailing or paint correction services today.
Hold it, young man. There seems to be a speck of dust on your lapel.
That sort of thing, you'll be perfect for the show.
Oh, well, in that case, I do that sort of thing.
Only I'm not going out in public dressed as Zorro. Afraid it'll blow your cover?
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from Mad Canada.
Welcome back. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, June the 9th. Happy birthday, Allison. I'm going to keep saying it, and I do have a picture to show, too, what's coming up shortly. Okay, did anybody answer back about the CMAIIAWOT?
Not yet. There have been a few more comments. Jacob Moore, sports analyst.
Okay, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great morning. Mark Jordan, he says, loving the heat. Yes.
Oh, yes, me too, Mark.
It is hot. It has been hot.
It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
And here's another new name, Carrie Wortman. Welcome aboard, Carrie. I have to say I love that particular spelling of your name.
What is it? Tell me.
Kerrie.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
yes.
I like it. Happy morning, ladies and Father Nature. It's so wonderful seeing and hearing you all so jovial each morning.
Aww.
It definitely sets a sunny tone for the day.
Thank you.
With a beautiful hibiscus, a rose, and a cup of coffee. Well, thank you very much, Carrie, and we're happy to be a part of your morning. And like I said, thank you so much for watching. Spread the news, everybody, because I feel that, everybody should be making a contribution some days and every day if you can. And this is, in some small way, an opportunity for us to, spread a little sunshine. So if you know somebody who could use a perk in the morning, send them our way.
Yeah, for sure. I was just trying to get it out there that we're here.
This is only
we're informing you.
News show.
Okay, let's inform and let me back up my words with some actions.
Okay.
Yesterday was an investment, and you know how I get about political government investments.
Yeah, she's really.
I'm very geeky for the new people. I'm very geeky. I love politics. I love everything to do with federal level. Anyways. Yesterday, the governments of Canada and Ontario, which it is which is quite a thing when two levels of government, and it also impacts municipal, so three levels of government were together yesterday making an announcement. The government of Canada and Ontario are investing more than $15 million. I can't say it without it. It's just silliness. To protect the health and well-being of residents in 99 municipalities across Northern Ontario. So again, three levels of government coming together and actually do something about a part of Ontario that I feel is often dismissed.
Okay.
Details were provided by the Honourable Patty Hajdu, who is the Minister of Health and Member of Parliament from Thunder Bay. So that's your federal level there. There are a couple of assistants in there, as well as Bill Morrow, who is the Mayor of the City of Thunder Bay. So communities across Canada are in the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic, as you know, and need immediate assistance to ensure that public infrastructure is safe and reliable. Yes, absolutely. That is why orders of government have been taking decisive action to support families, businesses, and communities, and continue to look ahead and see what more can be done. And the government of Canada is investing $12 million in Northern Ontario municipalities through the COVID-19 Resilience Infrastructure Stream of the Investing in Canada plan. I'm trying to get to what this means. The government of Ontario is contributing more than $3 million. The majority of funding will support the rehab of water and wastewater infrastructure.
Okay,
great.
That's important.
Repairs to municipal public works buildings and fire halls. Additional investment supports upgrades to parks, rec facilities, and active transportation networks of multi-use paths and trails for residents across Northern Ontario. I used to work closely with the Minister of Infrastructure and Minister of Transportation for 14 years. This is quite an announcement for them to come together and provide funds to increase all your recs, your trails, your hubs, and even your wastewater and throughout your city municipality. So it's a very important, very key story that came out yesterday affecting Northern Ontario, which is rare.
I'm wondering if that actually has something to do with council, you know, how they were looking at, well, they've approved the project that will create a new McMeekin Centre. And I believe the approval was contingent on...
There was an announcement made by Minister Romano that passed that out on a Friday. I think it was like 4:30 that he passed that out. The funds are rolling down. I don't know exactly where that came from, but this does have to do with recreational facilities, so I assume perhaps it's coming from there.
Possible.
And then it does, I mean, FedNor, there's another thing, FedNor, which is Federal Northern Ontario.
I just aspire to your level of, I'm just trying to be relevant to her, impress her with my ability to cross-reference random bits of information because things political don't always stick for me, so I'm always impressed when somebody can speak so knowledgeably, so good for you, love.
Thank you, and I'll just find, I know, well now you're making me blush.
Well, at least it's you for a change and not me.
Okay, I know. I'm just going to finish this and then we'll go to a commercial. But the COVID-19 Resilience Infrastructure Stream, implemented in response to the pandemic, allows the Government of Canada to invest up to 80% of the total eligible cost for projects in provinces and up to 100% for territories. So they're doing a damn good job. And hey, so are we. So we'll be back in 2 more minutes because we need to, put on our blush.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
I'm not sure when I will feel like myself again, and that's hard for me to admit. I got COVID. So many others died, and yet I'm lucky. I'm still here. But so are my long-haul symptoms. And even the best doctors and scientists don't know what to expect moving forward. But what they do know is that we now have a vaccine against this devastating virus. It is safe and effective. It can keep you from getting critically ill. I wish this vaccine had been around before so many of us had gotten sick. But it is here, now. For you. This shot means that you can be there again with family, friends, and neighbors. Be there. This is your shot.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from MAD Canada.
I'll follow you.
Okay, cool. Welcome back. You're here. Thank you. Did we put enough blush on? Well, okay, you know what? We are going to throw over to Craig very quickly. He's just going to sum some stuff. Go ahead, Father Father Nature's not in place. Okay, well, why don't I say this? Yesterday, we threw to Ottawa and House of Commons. All the members of Parliament at 10 o'clock yesterday got together to discuss the absolutely disgusting act that happened in London on the weekend that killed a grandfather, a mother,
gross.
a father, and a teenager. And the other teenagers in the hospital. Prime Minister yesterday condemned the brutal, cowardly, and brazen attack on London. The Muslim family saying that a hit and run left the 4 people dead. So basically, I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of this disgusting act and where they're at today. Trudeau said that Sunday's attack was not a one-off, citing numerous eruptions of the anti-Muslim violence in recent years. As Canadians mobilized to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, Trudeau said the country must come together to fight an ugly trend. And as you know, too, we had a lot of Asian hate due to the coronavirus as well. And the Muslims have been dealing with, or Islamics have been dealing with Islamic phobia.
Yeah.
They actually have coined it a term. The program, they are helping out and giving money to help people get through this too.
Yes.
But specific to the act itself, they're looking into it as an act of terrorism because he is tied, or the person has ties to groups, and they're taking it as a terrorist attack, which the federal government's involved, RCP's involved, and the national security. So it is beyond the loss.
Very broad.
I mean, beyond 4 lives lost is disgusting, but
yeah.
And it's quickly, we're running out of time. I hate to rush that story. I apologize, but we're going to go run to Craig really quickly for an update.
Thank you very much. Well, if you'd like to know, we actually broke another record yesterday, which was just stifling hot. We reached 31.7 yesterday. It felt closer to 39 with the humidity, but the old record was way back in 1970 of 27.9. So we blew that record right out of the water. We're not going to hit that today. We're going to feel warm, but not as warm. We'll take a look at the recap for your 12-hour forecast here. We're currently sitting at 19 degrees with mainly sunny skies, so get rid of those clouds there. We're going to be left with sun most of our day with just a few passing clouds. Temperatures reaching 30 degrees, should feel like closer to 33. Humidity's not as bad as yesterday, so it's going to feel a little drier out there today. And we do have some rain coming into the forecast for the weekend, and we'll touch on that at 5 o'clock. Until then, I'll send it right back to Heidi and Colette.
Thank you for that, Craig. More weather, and good to have validation on the fact that it was stinking hot yesterday.
So beautiful. I loved it.
It was cooler in the morning. I wore jeans and a light sweater, because it was orange, and out of respect for, the unfortunate discovery. Well, maybe not unfortunate. It has to be brought to light.
Thing. Yeah, you're right.
But, in acknowledgement of the 215 children whose remains were discovered in Kamloops. I have promised you guys a factoid.
Oh, that is so nice.
So how about this one?
All right.
Today's date, June 9th, 1964. Bob Dylan. So this happened during an evening session. Bob Dylan recorded Mr. Tambourine Man.
Oh, nice song.
Yep, at Columbia Recording Studios in New York City. This was the first session for the Another Side of Bob Dylan album, which saw Dylan recording 14 original compositions that night. Now, interestingly, the Byrds did later record a version of Mr. Tambourine that was released as their first single and reached #1 on the chart, both in the US and the UK. The Byrds' recording of the song was influential in initiating the musical subgenre of folk rock, leading many contemporary bands to mimic its fusion of jangly guitars and intellectual lyrics in the wake of the single's success. So, factoid numero un. With
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Do you have pictures?
I want to show a picture. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. So, like I said earlier, and I make a big deal out of it because I miss my bestie. Her and I have been best friends since grade 2. Since we were 7 years old, and when we first met, and our families are families. That's just how it is. She's a sister from another mister, And here's my Allison and I. This is when she visited a little bit ago. That was in front. That was here down in by the waterfront. So, Allison, happy birthday. I love you. I miss you. I miss her. I do. I miss her tons. I really do. Anyway. Okay. 2.5 minutes on. Well, you know, can I just talk about something that was posted on our website from Sharon Dolly Surratt? She shared her story yesterday. It's so good. It's posted to SueOnline.com. Josie Fegan, thank you very much for reaching out to Sharon to get this story. Sharon Surratt is a mother and a grandmother and an auntie and an author and a storyteller. And she's a poet, but you know what else? She's a residential school survivor from Batchewana First Nation right here. She joined Sue Online to share her story, accompanied by her niece Jasmine Surratt, offering her supportive words. Jasmine's father, Eugene Yin Surratt, was Sharon's, he was recalling the days. And she just said that Sharon's youngest brother normally would sit with Sharon in these types of conversations when she's telling her stories, as elders do. And he would usually play the traditional drums. And songs to open and close conversations in a good way. Sharon and her siblings attended Shingwalk Residential School from 1965 to 1970. Go to SueOnline.com, take time out of your day and listen to what she has to say.
Very powerful story, most definitely.
Yes, and it's all you for the rest of the show. You can get on the table, you can dance if you want to.
Now, if I get on the table and dance, then we ought to have been selling tickets or something. Like, you know, I mean, I don't do any of that
Does
stuff
your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard, do you think? I mean, damn right.
I don't know.
It's kind of better than yours.
I could tell you, but I shan't. I have 1 minute left now.
Okay.
We do have the email that's being flashed up. So again, if you have information, you want to send us information, pictures, whatever, news items, please send them to ontvfirstlocal@gmail.com. I have to keep looking because it's brand new. And we made it just for you to facilitate yet another way for you to reach out and contact us. Factoid number 2, followed up with a very quick update on Mike Myers, who is one of my favorite
I love him.
Canadian
Well, we love
him. So, June 9th, 1978, the Rolling Stones released Some Girls, which was their first studio album recorded with Ronnie Wood as a full member. The album cover was in fact designed by Peter Corriston and featured the Stones in garish drag alongside select female celebrities in lingerie ads. The cover immediately ran into trouble when Lucille Ball, Farrah Fawcett, Liza Minnelli, representing her mother Judy Garland, Raquel Welch, and the estate of Marilyn Monroe threatened legal action.
Well, those are some powerful women in those ones, and there's 2 powerful women here saying happy hump day. We will see you tomorrow, which is Baby Friday, y'all.
Yes.